Hi everyone, delonewolf here, back with some more EVE Online, and I'm still in Solitude. I'm hunting for that high-sec to high-sec wormhole so that I can safely transport my blueprints and other stuff to my main base where we're planning to deploy a boss and check all of the changes for the Crius release out. So I want to make this video so that I can discuss a little bit all of the preparations that you can still do in like the last week before the Crius release. If you want to take advantage of this and be prepared of all of these changes, I do think it's important to have a little bit of a plan and a little bit of an objective, and thus prepare. It's really the crunch time at the moment if you want to do some stuff in Crius. So let's start with research. Honestly, it's you can still get some stuff done. If you don't have a boss with the labs available at the moment, you're not going to get any material research done anymore. The wait times are too high, but for time efficiency, you can still get some of that done. So here, for instance, I've been researching some very cheap small blueprint originals, the mining crystals, so that I can actually make my own mining crystals and maybe even do invention on them to try and get Tech 2 versions of them. So there we go, 5 research jobs done, and I could still do a couple more. If I go over here, let's see, I think material level 10 for Arcanor, for instance. Yeah, let's just get starting on these as well for time efficiency. So I just have to bring them up to 10, pick an installation, and 16 hours with I think, let me see here, total 5 hours production time. So it's less than a day. You can still get those blueprints up to 10 or at least 10 time efficiency if you've not done the material efficiency yet. So yeah, let's do this one here as well then. Let's bring that one up to 10. Again, grab one. Yesterday I had 3 instant slots still available for time research. So time efficiency research, bring that up to 10. So this is one thing you can still do. Especially for newer players that are like buying their first BPOs. Time efficiency, bring that up to 10. This is actually something that you can still do, and it may be worth it because this doesn't cost a lot of ISK just yet, and it's going to cost a lot more when Crius comes out, and you can still do this pretty cheaply and safely, of course, from a station. So I think this is the final one that I can install. Yeah, that should make 5, and here are these jobs that are running, and as you can see, 1 day and 2 hours. So all of this will be done pretty much tomorrow, and then I can maybe do another 5 or something like that. So this is all looking pretty good. All of them are going from 0 to 10. Yeah, so I did pick 5 good blueprints. So yeah, this is something that you can still do. Over here in Iona, you can see that I have some industry jobs, manufacturing jobs that are ready as well. This is something you can still do as well. If you can still pump out a few battleships or a few battle cruisers or anything really, you can still do it very cheaply. Let me see here if I can. There you go, it's just 1000 ISK for every research job and every manufacturing job that you start now, or something close to that. So it's still worth trying to pump out as much research and manufacturing that you want to do and that you can still do right now. Take advantage of the cheap prices that are still here. After that, yeah, of course, for Crius you do want a plan. In Iona I have a boss ready. I have almost all of the boss arrays that I want to put in there ready as well. Now it's all about deciding about your setup, deciding how you want to keep your blueprints and everything like that safe. And so that's still a little bit in the planning phases for me, but I pretty much know in which direction I'm going as well. So just need to invest a little bit more in a few more arrays, but then that will be done, and then it's all about what do I want to manufacture, what do I want to research first, and how am I going to keep the boss and everything safe once it's deployed. And other than that, yep, this here in Solitude is like our secondary base of operations. If we really get stuck with a war deck where it's like totally overwhelming and not fun anymore to play around in our main base in regular HiSec, we can always jump clone over here. And I have my PI set up here as well. It's 6 planets now. If I go over here, in fact, I think I have to do PI as well. Let's quickly do that then as well. Yeah, your PI setup, it's actually something that you should not leave behind. You should try to make a good routine in this as well. So let's just go over here. My PI setup is pretty straightforward. Everything produces stuff that helps towards creating post fuels. So let me go over here as well. Yeah, we'll just do a full set. We still have some room in both of them. And since I am here anyways, I can pick everything up from the planets if I need to as well. And over here, this one can potentially make, let me see, robotics, which is the only, I think it's a tier 3 good that you need for post fuels. Over here, the lava planet is the last one which I added. I'm not going to go for full efficiency here, which is creating more consumer electronics, which is a part of the electronics that you saw up there on the plasma planet. And then over here, of course, we have coolants. I just emptied this planet. It seems that, oh, actually, yeah, I probably moved the extra materials. So yeah, this one is producing coolants. And I probably moved all the extra materials over on this planet. Yeah, because here I still have water and electrolytes, which are slowly being converted. So that's okay. Install everything as well. I still have some room here. So that's looking pretty good. But yeah, you don't want to leave planetary interaction behind, honestly. I like that it's in our secondary base of operation. I just do it once every 24 hours when my planets are full. I jump clone, take everything back to the station. If I have a little bit of extra time, maybe do a little bit of ice mining, start producing some post fuels, and it's like a little bit of extra income coming from a part of EVE Online that I don't actually use that intensively. But the results are there. I couldn't tell you how long I've been doing it, but over here, 28,500 Galente fuel blocks worth 450 million ISK. And if I take a look at all of the PI stuff that I still have gathered and ready, that's 1.5 billion ISK in PI stuff that I have ready. All of this can actually be invested towards making more post fuels. So I got a lot of room for ice mining if I really want to. But that's really the bottleneck, and the activity that I do, the less it's only really when I feel like just completely relaxing and I don't have anything else to do. I might do a little bit of ice mining. But yeah, PI, it's definitely worth it, especially in the long run if you can find a good habit of how often you actually do the PI, and then how you pick stuff up, bring it to the station effectively. This is pretty good result in my opinion. It's decently passive income, and as you can see, you can actually get some pretty good numbers. Other than that, I've been exploring here a little bit as well, of course. So I've got some faction stuff that's going to be worth a few 100 million as well. I want to get that to HiSec, sell it, and yeah, just basically be ready for Crius with some liquid ISK as well. Not that I'm lacking in that regard in the wallet at the moment, but it's all just a little bit. We are in preparation mode at the moment, and here the secondary base of operations is a little bit like extra income, extra possibilities that get funneled into what I'm going to do for Crius. So it was all the research for the blueprints, it's all of these post fuels that are ready. If I can transport those, that would be really cool. Yeah, it's just extra an extra buffer of assets here as well, because PI, honestly, it's not that bad. You can see I have hardly put any real effort into PI, and I'm sitting here with 1.5 billion in PI stuff, and I can even invest all of this with a little bit of effort into post fuels, which is definitely a good market at the moment, because we can expect more and more posses to show up. So yep, over here that's what I'm doing at the moment, hunting for that wormhole so that I can actually transport some of this stuff out to HiSec. I'm doing final small research jobs just to try and get a few more BPOs into perfect range for when Crius hits. And other than that, the final part that I'm considering is maybe giving invention a go as well, trying to get some Take Two stuff. And for that, yeah, you have to take a little bit of a look at maybe the skills that you need for them. So over here, for instance, for Vexor to Ishtar, I could presumably do this because I have all the skills. I need to look at the resource and how it works, of course. And over here, this could be good as well. I need laser physics, so that's an investment that I'll still have to make. But then I could really do inventions on a lot of these blueprints that I've bought, so that I think I can convert almost all of them into perfect ones pretty quickly, and then do invention on that so that I can create Take Two mining crystals that could be useful actually. So all of this is looking pretty damn good, and yeah, these are the final preparations before Crius. Hopefully I can get some of this stuff to Yona, and then after Crius hits, yeah, it's gonna be a lot about the boss. At first I really want to give that a good go and see if and how I can make all of that stuff work. Anyways, that's it. I hope this can give you guys a little bit of an idea as well if you still want some preparations done for Crius. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.